Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor, and we're going to go over a bunch of charts here, and I'm going to give you my analysis, and we're going to go over my thought process, and the goal is to help you navigate the market with this knowledge. But first, if you're not already a member, go ahead and visit the homepage of the website, www.thetradinganalyst.com, and you can get to know us a little bit better. You can see that we have the text message alerts, email alerts, watch lists, member videos, all those services you're going to be able to get once you sign up for the membership. If you scroll down a little bit further, you can get to know us even better and all the services that you'll get as a member. You can also scroll down a little bit further and see what our current members are saying about the membership. You can also scroll down to the very bottom of the web page and choose one of the membership options. You can choose either the monthly access or the lifetime access at a reduced rate. It's a great opportunity, and we would love to have you as a member. All right, so let's get into these charts here. The first chart that I want to cover is ADM. ADM is in a beautiful channel. You don't see this very often, but this is a very pretty channel. We've got a touch here, 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 and on the top side, here, 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 almost there, and right here. So really nice channel to work with. Another thing that I'm seeing here is we broke over this little resistance we had at about $44. You can see that it was resistance right here, these several candles here, these several candles right here, and we broke over that with this candle right here, and we did so on some heavy volume. The next day was followed by another heavy volume day, well above the previous few weeks average volume. So definitely think that ADM heads higher. On the top side, we're looking at resistance at around $46 or $47, okay? The other thing that you want to be aware of is once it makes its way up there, you're going to be running into the top side of the channel line. So just be aware that once we get up to $47, $49, it may take a little bit of a pause there and consolidate back to the bottom end of the channel. So just something that you need to be aware of if you are trading or investing in ADM. Next, I want to be covering ADP. ADP, I'm going to go to the weekly chart on ADP. So it's important when you're doing your analysis on these stocks, you need to be looking at multiple time frames. If you're a day trader, obviously, you want to be sticking to the shorter time frames, 15-minute, 30-minute, hourly, stuff like that. But if you're looking for these big levels, you want to be looking at the weekly and monthly chart. And I look at the weekly and monthly chart of every stock that I analyze. And right here I'm seeing something really nice for ADP. So this is the weekly chart for ADP. And ADP has been in a beautiful uptrend since the 2009 lows right here. You can see that we've had several touches, so many touches and bounces here, so many bounces right off of this line. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And right now we're coming up to a retest of that uptrend line. So who knows if it's going to hold? I don't know. You don't know. No one knows if it's going to hold. But what we do know is that it has bounced off of this level many times before. For almost 7.5 years, it's bounced off of this trend line. So more than likely, it's going to continue with this uptrend. I do like it for a bounce near that $85 level based off of this uptrend line as well as this support. You can see that we've bounced from this $85 level several times here in this time frame. So look for that bounce there on this trend line and you should do just fine. Next, I want to be covering ADSK, and I'm going to go back to the daily time frame here. Something that I want you to be aware of is we did break over this downtrend line. We had a touch here, several here, 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 several touches, and then as you can see, we broke over it with these past few days. We're also over this 58, 59 resistance right here. So that's constructive. I believe that ADSK has an earnings announcement coming up relatively soon, either this week or the following week. So something to be aware of. I personally do not trade through earnings unless I know the company very well and pay attention to what's going on with them extremely well. But most of the time, I stick to the technicals and I do not trade during earnings. It's a bit of a crapshoot, but if I had to guess, ADSK looks more bullish than bearish heading into earnings. So just something to be aware of for that stock right there. Next, I want to be covering AEP. AEP, another really nice uptrend line that we have here. Obviously not the 7-year uptrend line that we had on ADP, but nonetheless, this is a very, very beautiful uptrend as well. We've got a touch here, almost a year-long uptrend since November, October of 2015. So we're almost getting to October of this year, so almost about a year of an uptrend here. So we've got a touch here, a few touches here, 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 a couple touches here, and we're coming up to that level right here. And the beautiful thing about this is that it's lining up perfectly with this support. You can see that this $67 was resistance, several candles here, several candles here. So now that we're above it, that's going to be support. So we've got the uptrend line lining up perfectly with this support. So I think that AEP gets a nice little bounce from that $67 level. Next, I want to be covering AES. AES, another nice uptrend line right here. Not quite as long as the last one. We've got a touch here, 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 here. Another thing that we're coming up to is a little bit of support near that $11, $12 range right here. So I like it for a bounce right here. If we break below this support right here, I'm no longer going to like it long, but more than likely we do get some kind of a bounce here. Next, I want to be covering AGN. AGN, something that you need to be aware of is a couple of things. We've been in a downtrend since the early 2015. You can see that we have a high here, a lower high here, lower high here, lower lows. Okay, so you get the picture. That's what downtrends are. And we're also coming up to some pretty heavy resistance near that 266 level. You can see that we got a bounce from it here, here, here on the support side. And so now that we're below it, that is going to be resistance. So 266 about is the resistance as well as this downtrend line, and it's lining up perfectly with that resistance line. So we can break higher over that, but that is a key level that you want to be aware of for AGN. And on the bottom side, we do have a little bit of support near this 250 mark. You can see that we've got support from the candles, the highs over here, and then the highs of these few candles right here. So we're coming up to that. So we're in between two key levels here for AGN. Bulls, you want to see 250 hold, and bears, you want to see a rejection here at 266 and then a break of that 250 level right there. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Again, remember, if you're not already a member, go ahead and visit the bottom of the home page and choose either the monthly access or the lifetime access at a reduced rate. It's a great opportunity, and we would love to have you as a member. We'll see you over there.